Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining me. I'm super happy. Missed you all. And today we want to talk about how to boost our self esteem. In order to boost your self esteem, you have to understand why it needs boosting. What happened to our self esteem around the way? When we grow, like sometimes when we grow in a family, out of lack of awareness, our parents were not supportive to our self esteem. And this is not because they don't love us or they don't want the best for us, but it's because they just didn't know. They didn't have the awareness how to do it. They were just like driving us and guiding us through their beliefs, right? So, what I need to talk to you about is how we can fix this for ourselves. Because now it's your life, you're an adult now, and you're responsible for everything that's happening in it. Whether you like it or not, you are where you are today because of how you think and how you see yourself. All right. So, it's your responsibility towards yourself to change your self image, to boost your esteem. Don't expect anybody to do it for you. So what happens? What we as children grow up want, what the children actually need, what the kids need. We grow with the need for love. We want to feel loved. We want to feel celebrated. Like when we do anything, even small, we want to feel like everybody is celebrating us, and we want to feel like we want to feel safe, right? So these are three basic needs for any kid. And if we grow up lacking one of them, you did not grow enough with encouragement, you did not grow with enough love, you did not grow with enough like feeling safe, everything was kind of shaky for you. You will grow up trying with holes inside you and trying to fill them out, seeking in the outer world someone to fill it up. Oh, please make me feel better. Oh, please make me feel good about myself. And when you do that, you come from a place of need. And need attracts need, like lack attracts lack. You're not coming from a place of you're full of yourself with confidence. And this is the kind of people that will show up in your life when you show up with full trust and believe in yourself. Okay, so how can we fix that? And that's a good question for us now as parents. If we didn't grow up with what we needed and we are always seeking it outside, then you must have known by now that what you were seeking love in, or whom you were seeking to give you confidence, who you were seeking to give you safety, is not gonna be like, did not give it to you. Like they actually made it worse. Okay, so what's our like duty for ourselves? Number one, get used to praise yourself. Like tell yourself good things about you. Like people who are really, really successful, they say all the time what they are good at. If you go and seek help, oh, you know what? I'm the expert on this. I am the right person go to that you can come to me if you need help with this issue. Oh, and they don't say it to make you feel bad about yourself. They actually say it because they do not they just like this is they are just claiming the truth about themselves, right? So it's like they are saying I am good at this, and they know they are good at this, they own it. So do not ever feel that if you are bragging, because if you brag about yourself, you were brought up with the idea, oh, don't be arrogant, this is being self-centered. Actually, no, you know that you are powerful at this and you're claiming it. It's yours and you claim it. So, how do I praise myself? Well, always say, like, see what's lacking in you, see what you want others to tell you. If you grew up with a parent who never told you that they love you, and they didn't do that because they knew that you needed that, just they grew up the same way, they didn't have someone telling them all the time, we love you, we appreciate you, we are grateful that you're in our life. They didn't grow up like this, so they couldn't give it to you. Okay, so how can we fix it out to ourselves? This is our question and our duty to ourselves. Keep on telling yourself, I am super good, I am wonderful, I feel great. And if you tell me, well, it feels weird telling myself that, you know why? Because deep inside you there is a voice which is always criticizing you. If you want to do something big, it will always tell you all the reasons you cannot do it. It will stop you all the time. It will just like, it's like the brakes. you cannot do it. It just gives you all the reasons you cannot grow into your confidence. So give it yourself. Do not expect anyone ever to fill it for you. If you're doing this, you're doing yourself harm because nobody's gonna do it. And if you are feeling this about yourself, the people who are in your life right now may like they go on the frequency and how you feel. So these are the people that you attracted to your life, okay, with what you believe about yourself. So number one, number two, number three, praise yourself always. Another great idea to do is to have a success review daily. What does that mean? In a little copybook, just like make your daily success review. What did you do on that day before going to bed? Today I did this, I helped blah feel better about herself, like I was supportive to my kid, I was supportive to my husband while I did a good meal, I finished my work on time, I was able to hand in my assignment. Like anything you did during the day which is really, you see it as great, just say it, like write it down and celebrate it. This is to boost your self-esteem, because deep inside you, the self-negative talk is way louder than the positive self-talk. So you need to do it for yourself. Don't expect anyone to give it to you. And from the limiting beliefs that we could have grown with, like if you grow in a house where parents are always fighting over money, where they tell you like, turn off the lights, we don't have money to pay all this bill, or turn off the heater, or they put it lower because we can, like the messages, the inside messages that you get, and they're instilled in you, like you are not coming from a place of abundance, like I cannot be rich. It's planted inside you. Very, very subtle messages that came from the way your parents were acting and the people whom you regard as authority figure, and you just absorbed it like a sponge. So you have to know that these beliefs are not yours. They are your parents' beliefs, which they inherited from other parents and other parents, and it goes back to way many generations. And there is a science behind that. So you can break this cycle. Imagine it's like you're carrying a bag full of bricks, which are not a heavy load, which is not even yours. And you're seeing life through the lens of how your parents view the world. So you have to tell yourself that you do matter. Say, I matter. I was created for a good purpose. If you, like, God never created a reject. So if you didn't have a purpose and you believe that you are not worthy and you're not good enough, then you have to change that. Because if you were not important, you wouldn't have been here on earth. You're here for a very good reason. So own it and know what you're good at and brag about it in a good way. Like say, admit it. You know what? I'm good at, or I'm good at solving this. I'm good at fixing X problem. I'm super good at working with my hands and like doing a nice bakery. Claim it. Like claim and be proud of what you are good at. Because in order to shut down the negative voice inside you that shuts you down, and the thing is that this negative voice tells you always that you're not worthy, that you're not worthy of success, you're not worthy to be rich, you're not worthy to be loved. So this talk, how is going to diminish when we put the volume up on what we are good at and we claim it and we brag about it, right? Own it. I am proud of myself. I matter. I am created for a great purpose. The way I do my job, nobody else in my industry can do it. I know that I am super good at doing this. Brag about it. And when you do that, even your kids will learn like, oh, well, let's focus on that. Let's think what we are good at, because you teach them by modeling. This is the best way to teach your kids, is by modeling. So own your strength. Own what you are good at. Claim it and be proud of it. All right. So there we go. So what happens when we just go in life and we're looking for someone to love us, someone to tell us you are great, someone to believe in us? It's like I'm telling them, please meet my need. Oh, I'm so needy. Please make me feel good. And they won't give it to you. Okay, so you're like giving your power to them and they cannot meet it. They cannot meet it. So don't do that to yourself. Okay. Losing self-esteem happened along many years, and gaining back will take you effort and to do stuff which is not regular for you, and to get you to talk about the good stuff that you own and brag about the strong point that you have and you know that you own it, and be proud about it. It's gonna take time until this one diminish and the other one grow. All right. So what can you tell yourself? You can tell yourself, you know what, I am proud of me. Yeah. I don't need someone to tell me I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me. Think about everything you want your parents to tell you that they didn't tell you when you were a kid. Like, think of how you would feel if your parent would tell you, you know what, I'm so blessed to raise a kid like you. I'm super happy. You're my favorite kid. Like, tell yourself whatever you want to hear from others. Say, I love me. I'm proud of me. I am lovable. You mean, like, the more you fall in love with yourself, the more you give permission to others to love you. Because on a deeper level, you're lovable. You're emanating love. You're emanating confidence. So you get what you give. So first one to be good to and to be nice to is yourself. You owe it to you. Nobody else is gonna give it to you. If you wait and wait and wait, you'll be waiting forever. So start doing that. Start living. Well, there is one more tip I want to share with you, like the mirror work. Look at me, I'm so amazing. Like, some people will say, oh, I'm getting crazy, I'm talking in the mirror. No, the mirror work is actually prescribed by psychotherapists, and it's a method of healing, because when you look in the mirror, you look yourself in the eye. And when you look yourself in the eye, you get in touch with what's inside and you tell her, I love you. I really am proud of you. I am grateful that you're standing and doing all this. Like, praise yourself. Praise yourself. Treat yourself with royalty. Respect yourself and love yourself enough, and others will love and respect you. It's not the other way around. Because if you're taking your self esteem from the opinion of others, like of what they tell you, what if they don't like you, or they decided they don't want to talk to you, then you will lose your self esteem, because it's taken from others, so you will lose it as well. It's not from inside. And when we do understand, the more we understand that the self esteem or the faith and belief in yourself comes from a power which is greater than you. It's a power that's breathing us. You don't even have power over your breath. You don't have power over what's going on inside your body. So when you know that, and you know it with conviction and faith, you know, like, I'm surrendering, honestly. Like, yeah, like, how come I lost that trust? This power inside me never left me. I'm never alone, so I cannot be alone. I don't need someone to love me, because I am loved and I'm taken care of. You have as many breath as you need for your span of life in this in the years you live here. So you don't even worry about it. It's not even in your mind. Okay. And remember, if you have a child, you won't ever tell them, you know what, I'll praise you when you clean your face, I'll praise you, I love you when you just like go and take a shower. You love them all the time, you tell them good stuff. So let's do this to ourselves. Let's nurture ourselves. Don't expect it from others, because they won't give it to you. They will never give it to you. Give it to yourself, claim it, and be proud of the person you are. Once you believe that about you and you're really good to you, others will change the way they treat you. So never, like, it's never what they are doing, it's never what they are saying, it's what you're telling yourself. Own yourself, own your own good points. Do your daily review, write and celebrate any success, even small, and your esteem will boom. Just start with the little steps. You can do the mirror work. You can just write it down. You can start like saying, I love myself. I'm so proud of the person I am right now. And I believe in me. I believe in me. Plant it as the same way you planted the idea that I am worthless, I am not lovable. You have been planting this. So plant the other one and see your life changing. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have questions, please post it and I'll answer it as soon as I can. And lots of love and respect to all and every one of you. Thank you.